Today on the Independent Grind, we unboxing the Harbinger 2215. Yo, welcome to the Independent Grind, the show that gives inspiration and tips to creative minds and entrepreneurs to music and film. I'm your host, Dramatik. Today, man, we unboxing the Harbinger V2215. They are 600 watts a piece. They on sale right now at Guitar Center for like 179 bucks. That's what I got them for. But it's a funny story about these speakers. I seen them in Guitar Center one day. I was just browsing around looking at some power speakers, and about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I saw them on sale for $199. And so I asked the guy, I said, hey man, can you hook this speaker up right here? I just want to see how it sounds. So it was one hooked up, he played, it sounded pretty good. I said, I don't know, I may get it, I may not. So fast forward about a month later, I was on their website and I saw that they were on sale for $179. And they was only for sale at Guitar Center for $179. So I said, well shoot, I'm not gonna order these online. I might as well just go to the place and let's see, do they have them for $179 at the store. So I went to Guitar Center. I was playing with some of the equipment in there, and I was playing one of the DJ mixing boards. So I happened to look down, and that speaker was actually hooked up to it. So I started playing with it. I asked the guy, I said, hey man, can I go up on the volume on this speaker? I just want to really see how it sounds. And so he like, yeah, I'll let you know if it get too loud. So I turned it up, and there was just one playing, and I thought it sounded pretty good. So I said, man, maybe if I have another one of these, it'll sound really good. So I looked down, and the speaker was $179. So I said, you know what? I stayed in there about 20 minutes. I said, man, I'll think about it, play with some more equipment, walked around, came back. I said, man, I'm going to go ahead and get them. So the guy was like, okay, cool. Ring me up. Yeah, man, your total's going to be $600, blah, blah, blah dollars. I said, huh? Now, I did get the 3-year protection plan. That was 60 bucks. But $179 for 2 speakers and 60 bucks do not add up to 600 and some bucks. I had said it should be no more than 500. So I said, man, that don't sound right. He said, yeah, that's what they're ringing up. Then he gonna say, oh man, you know what? The wrong prices on them. They're really supposed to be calling manager. Yeah, these speakers, they're ringing up X amount of dollars. Then he's like, man, today only, man, we can give them to you for this price because they're really supposed to be $250. Now he rung them up for $299. Said they're supposed to be $250. Then he say, I said, well, man, I don't know. I said, I'm gonna think about it, man, because I had already added up the price online for the same 2 speakers with tax and all, with the 3-year warranty for $400 and some dollars. It was $470 some, $480 some dollars. And so I said, man, that don't sound right. So he said, oh yeah, they ringing up $299. They supposed to be $250. He said, but today only, since the price wrong, we gotta honor it. We're gonna let you get them for the $179. I said, well, how much that'll be with tax and all, and plus the warranty? He said, it'll be $500 and whatever, $15, $20, whatever. I sat there and said, that's all right, man. I said, I'll think about it. I'll be back. He said, I said, what time y'all close? He said, we close at 9. I said, okay, I'll think about it. I'll probably be back. Man, I went and ordered them offline because, I mean, even if I saved 80 bucks, he was trying to charge me $500 and some dollars. I paid $470, $80 some dollars for these speakers. And they were trying to bust my head in the Guitar Center. I don't know if they make commission or what, man, but I ain't down to Guitar Center because it might have just been that one guy. I don't know what they had going on, but when I come back, I'm gonna tell y'all how the speakers sound, what's the setup on them and everything, and I'll be right back. Yeah.
My mama taking care of everybody and she ain't even in the best health. I told my mama just sit down, stop worrying about everybody else. I guess cause we family, everybody want me to work for free. But when I go to them white folks, they'll say, just pay my fee. And I can give hook up after hook up and they still crying. Tell them my bills due, my kids need food and they still whine. I guess I ain't supposed to be talking about this in the presence of company. But the people say that they down for me, they don't even come and support me.
Yo, I'm back, man. I'm talking about the Harbinger, the 2215 power speakers. I first used these speakers last weekend after I bought them. I had them about a week now. I used them for a gig I added them on to some of the other equipment that I had. So by themselves, the speakers to me sound good for a small venue, backyard party, for a medium-sized venue even. You can just use those too, and you don't have to have an amp with them. You know, they powered speakers. That's one thing I like about them. These are my first set of powered speakers, because I always carry around amps, but now these speakers, man, they making them where you don't even have to have an amp. You don't even have to have a mixer. You can just hook your phone up to them, your keyboard. Now on the back of these speakers, they have the bass and the treble where you can adjust. They have different inputs on them where you can hook a microphone up. You can hook your laptop up to it. Or if you just have a DJ board and a computer, you can just hook that straight to the speaker. Or to two speakers, you know. And that's a little quick setup, you know, if you're a DJ. Or if you're not a DJ and you just want a speaker with some good sound just to have, you know, when you throw a party in your house. But one thing about these speakers that they don't have is Bluetooth. They're not Bluetooth. Now, I have borrowed some Bluetooth speakers from somebody, and I like the Bluetooth idea because you can play on your mixing board, and then you can pull out your phone and play something from your phone, and you can hook up to the Bluetooth. Now, I do like Bluetooth speakers. I'm going to probably get me a Bluetooth speaker just to have around the house, just to have when I'm going to just a little small event. I just want to pull out the speaker and just play. Now, those are good for something like that. But these speakers, they have pretty good sound. I like the bass, the bottom end of them. They have good clarity. Now, you're not going to be able to do a big music festival concert with two of these speakers. Now, they do have the option where you can daisy chain them. That's where you can go in one speaker with your sound, out the other one, into the other. You have to buy the right cables for them. You know, I'm pretty sure 4 or 6 of them together will be good. But I mean, they 600 watts, so you can't go crazy with the bass. Turn the bass all the way up, turn the treble all the way up, and turn the volume all the way up. You got to kind of have a good ear and know how speakers supposed to sound. They do have a red indicator on the back that lets you know when you're going too loud with the speaker. But overall, I think it's a good speaker. I think it was a good investment, especially I got a gig coming up this weekend. It's a small venue, and it probably ain't gonna be a whole lot of people there, 50, 60, 70 people probably, because the place don't even hold that many people. And I might just take those 2 speakers with me for that venue, because the venue is not big, and it's just I think it's a birthday party for an older lady, and I think those speakers gonna be perfect for me. I don't have to carry an amp. I'm just gonna I'm probably gonna carry my mixer, because with a mixer hooked to them, you can adjust the bass and the mids and the treble. You can't adjust mid range on the speaker, but you do have the option to adjust the bass and the treble. But when you have a mixer hooked up to your equipment, you have a little more freedom with your sound, you know. But I think they're a good investment, especially if you just starting out DJing and you just want to have your 2 good speakers. You don't have to worry about carrying an amp. These are 2 good speakers for you. But that's what I wanted to talk about today. This is the Independent Grind. I am Dramatik Gamble. Until next time, I'ma holler at y'all. Peace out. Yeah.
Trying to get my head right. In the hood, stacking up this paper, trying to get my bread right. I got a cup full of ice. Just mix this crown with this Sprite and just get yourself together, cause I'ma love it.